So today we'll be investigating the roles of hormones and just some of the theories of sexual motivation. So let's start with hormones. So it's been found that testosterone enhances some aspects of sexual motivation in both men and women. A study by Sherwin Girlfriend and Brenda found that increased testosterone resulted in increased arousal and frequency of sexual fantasies. Grammer, Rainier, and Fisher believe that female sexual motivation is at its highest around the time of ovulation. Due to the fact that estradiol is responsible for ovulation, a relationship can be noted between the two. So there we have our estrogens. So oxytocin is responsible for controlling contractions and promotes lactation after birth. Progesterone is responsible for maintaining pregnancy, conception, and regulating the monthly cycle. So these ovarian hormones have been found to have an influence on sexual motivation. So let's go to our theories of sexual motivation. The sexual response cycle, the traditional version, was developed in the early 1960s by Masters and Johnsons. It shows that sexual motivation is a result of arousal, has 4 phases, and as you can see, excitement increases the plateau phase and then the orgasm and then back down to resolution. As you can see, the female one is more complex. So as a result, the alternative sexual response cycle was developed to show that sexual motivation is not only a result of increased arousal, but also an increase of willingness to receive or provide further intimate stimulation. And it has 6 phases. And as you can see, it's more of a circle. So other theories, Beach found that sex is not a physiological need, and Hardy found that there was a link between sexual motivation and incentive motivation due to the positive feelings. So let's have a look at sex as an incentive. According to Agro, when a mate is perceived, for example, it acts as a stimulus and is supposed to activate approach behavior, which turns into an act of an incentive. So this is just a study to show that male rats are willing to cross an electrified grid to have sex. So what about sexual motivation for people in relationships? So relationship contingent self-worth is suggested to lead to greater sexual motivation, aimed to maintain or enhance a relationship. So it can create positive relationships, but it can also make people less sexually autonomous because the only reason they're having sex is to make their partner happy. So if you want to find out more, you can check out my book chapter via this link. Thank you.